Well, well, well. It seems it is time to add another piece to the puzzle. The Ice Age dragged on for a very, very long time. However, Gaia did continue to fight. And the power of the new generation awakening helped with the fight as well. The ice began to melt away and fluctuate. It was replaced by even more storms. Though it may not seem it, the battle, even for the climate, for the environment, still wages on. However, it would appear that at least for a long amount of time, the ice is truly beginning to dissipate. Even throughout that ice age, many, many bays began to appear in that vast, vast countryside, ruined, ancient land. Let's see what more bays of this generation have to offer in the snowy, slushy, melting countryside location.
A grand amount of training, huh? It's been extraordinary. Even with it being so cold. And there being so many bays out there. But it's funny, we have not yet met them. I do think that the time will come soon. We did discover these ancient lands all those years ago. What could I say? My ancestor was very much so into archaeology, studying ancient lands and ancient ruins. Though, these lands may be old, but they are not abandoned. They're quite abundant, actually. Many, many bays. Bays that take all shapes and forms. Just as our ancestors predicted. A new generation would come. Remember those ancient words? Yeah, when a dazzling glow lights up the earth from the heavens. A new star fragment would arrive and awaken a great power. Not just for one time period, but for all of Beyblade history. Many star fragments landing. And even after these years, many, many decades, even after that great war happened, countless star fragments have fallen to Earth, have fallen to this planet. And just like my ancestor, I'll use it to become stronger. Not only your ancestor and mine never faced off again. But we've had battles, and I've had your number. Well, not this time. We use everything, every single thing, to get stronger. Don't leave us out. You barely got the win over me last time, Perseus. This time my base spirit will come out on top. We do use all the conditions. Well, why not? Let's have one more battle in the icy stadium. It's cold enough to have one final stadium created. I'll take you all out in it. Let's go! Let's do this! What? This is the stadium? It's melting. Well, do you have a problem with that? No matter the conditions, it shouldn't matter the state of the stadium. You should use it to gain power and to get stronger. Maybe that's how I've gotten this strong. Don't act like you're the only one who's gone through all the conditions. Ooh, I'm gonna shut his mouth up. That's my line.
you're not gonna defeat me. You're going down this time, Galaxy, by me. Tornado, Electro, Cosmic Pegasus. You're going down. I'll surpass my limits. You may be technically an evolution of me, but I channel the power within myself. And I will win. Electro, Galaxy, Pegasus. Let's see what you got. You're so going down this time. I'll show you, here and now. Even in a stadium where there's no grip, I will continue to spin no matter what. What? In that case, take these attacks then, Pegasus. You shut down that attack? I will not be stopped. It was a good fight though. I just let out my base spirit. It's best 2 out of 3. And I'm gonna end this now. If you think you can. This is gonna be my victory, Galaxy Pegasus. Yeah, we'll see about that. I won't go down. I'm gonna let out my base spirit. What? You hit me and threw me off balance? I told you. I can kick it into a second wind. It looked like this win is mine. A pre-evolution, huh? I guess it really doesn't matter if you switch your forms. You can still go down if you're overconfident. The spark in you, the second surge of power, it's otherworldly. Though we all did train together, you got the power of one of those star fragments. We all did, but the one that you got was much different. That may be so, but still, it took everything I had to beat you. Don't beat yourself up, Cosmic. I appreciate it, Galaxy. We'll settle it again soon. That we will. Better take down Perseus. I'm tired of hearing his mouth. No worries. Take me down, you say? Let's see if you can. You're not the only one that got a power of that fragment. We all did, but I got a special power from that fragment as well, Pegasus. And I'll take you down. You better not be overlooking me, Perseus. Destroyer, I will take you out. Electro, Meteo, Eldrago. Let's see if you can. Electro, Destroyer, Perseus. You know what? I'll even launch first. See if you can do anything to stop me. Looks like you don't have enough power. It seems that overconfidence will be your downfall. Really thinking you can win this. You're so going down. You may have knocked me off balance, but I will not lose. Like I said, overconfidence will be your downfall. Humble yourself, Perseus. We've all gained power, not just you. So you beat me, huh? Nobody's managed to do so before now. All right then, Eldrago. I'll just kick it into another gear. If you think you can. That's really all you got? I'm disappointed, Perseus. I lost? That badly? It's because you got overconfident. It's simple. Hone your power. Just because you got the power of a star fragment and managed to win before, you won off raw power. We've been using strategy. You know this. And now you finally learned that strategy is the key to winning a battle, not just brute raw power. I hope the next time we face off, you put up a much better fight than that. Because that was pretty pathetic. You know what? Maybe you're right. I got
I got too obsessed with my own power. Just because I got the power of a fragment, just like how Pegasus did. You all trained in order to get stronger, to even beat me. Like I was the best pay. But I'm weak. Am I weak? You're not weak. You are strong, but you're overconfident. You need to humble yourself and not be so overconfident anymore. Now, I expect a better fight from you next time. Just you wait. I'm gonna get stronger. I'll do whatever it takes to gain power. It seems like I've got some catching up to do. Hey, that's the spirit. Can't wait to see it. Now, Pegasus, we have unfinished business. That we do. Eternal rivals, right? Our ancestors faced off, so it only makes sense that we face off in the final. That it is. I will be the victor this time. Not overconfidence, but using my full-fledged power. Together with my own power and my rubber, I will absorb your power and I will win. Yeah, we'll see. My base spirit is going to shut down every single shred of power that you have. I may not have the exact star fragment power that you do, but I will simply use my power and absorb yours. Let's see if you can. Full power. I won't go down. Shooting out another burst of energy. Let's go. Seems like we're both letting out our powers, huh? You did gain that power from a star fragment. Even though you think you didn't. You definitely did. We all did. But as you said, Perseus got overconfident. I will not be overconfident. I will take this. What? I managed to steal that spin of yours. What will you do now, Pegasus? It's very simple. I will kick that power into another gear. If you're gonna do so, then I'll up my power as well. Let's do this, Pegasus. Yeah. Let's go, El Drago. Even in a stadium where there's no grip and you can't get the attacks in, it all comes down to stamina. I can win this. I can take this. I just have to believe in my own strength, in my own power. That's a good way to go about it. But will it be enough? What? It looks like I take it. Your balance. Even not having the same exact power. Yes, having power, but it clearly not being as crazy with the startups. You managed to win. We all use the conditions in order to get stronger. You've seen it. There's been plenty of nights where I've gone out by myself while y'all have been resting. Even with all the work you put in, I simply use everything. It doesn't matter when there's been crazy snowstorms to where there's been whiteouts and you can't even see across the valley. I've been out training. And the crazy rainstorms, thunderstorms, where there's so much rain that nothing is untouched. A crazy barrage of water. I use it to gain power. My avatar may have flames, but I purposely go out into that rain, into that snow, into those conditions in order to test the strength of those flames. I put my own life on the line to be the very best that I can be in my battles. Just like all of you do. I see. Even when we've been resting, you rest for a very short amount of time. And then you continue to go out and train. Even after all this time, we never picked up on it. We were supposed to be all sleeping at the same time. And then training at the same time. And then even going off and training by ourselves. When we were all resting, you still trained, and that's how you gain power. Otherworldly power, huh? Maybe I was just like Perseus and I got overconfident in my own power. The fact is I couldn't have beat you. I didn't have a chance. Pegasus. It's the truth. I didn't have a chance. But now that I know this, I'm going to work on perfecting my power. Thanks for the lesson, El Drago. I really appreciate it. Likewise. Eternal rivals, right? Let's see how you do in the next battle. When the time comes for that. But for now, I guess it's time for us to all go do some serious training. Well, it looks like we all did learn lessons. I may have gone down first this time, but I will gain power. I guess my overconfidence really was my downfall, thinking I had it in the bag before the battle even started. Well, there is one thing I do have. That is my friends. All of you. And I'm sorry for not treating you as such. Perseus? It seems like you finally understand having a true base spirit and not just focusing on power, even though we got power of the star fragment. You and I got a unique power from it. But despite that, you see El Drago? He trained. Because he saw that potential in us and how strong we were getting. He used everything to gain power. And that's why he won. He believed in himself and his power, despite us having a legendary electric star fragment coursing through our veins. I'm still confused at why you two were chosen exactly for those fragments. But regardless, if El Drago can get stronger and win, then so can I. I may have won this time, but I'm not taking it easy. You all want to do some serious training? We're going to train until we can't train anymore. That's how I roll. I know it's how you all roll as well, going and battling and such, by yourselves. We all do. We battle together, we split up, and we go and use nature to get stronger. Why not train together and get fully stronger together? It'll be a good little training lesson for all of you, as well as myself. Don't think I'm counting myself out of this. Of course not. You won this. Your power shows. I'm down for training. That'll strengthen my base spirit that much more. And plus, we have to keep in mind all the bays out there from this new generation. It's only a matter of time before we meet them. I feel they're going to come in all different shapes and sizes. Our ancestors did tell that to us after all. Well, I can't wait to see it. We're going to perfect our power, and we're going to see their powers as well. Well then. Should we be on our way? Yeah. I'm going to strengthen my base spirit. I'm going to bring the Sword of Excalibur down on all of you next time. I owe you payback, El Drago. As do I. You're going to see my base spirit. I'm going to beat you next time, Galaxy. That's the fiery spirit I like to see from all of you. We're all going to get stronger. Watch out, new generation. We're coming. Show us what you got. We're going to perfect our power. And we're going to show you what we've got. Let's go. Whew.
Such rapid changes in the weather in such a short time. There was the era of storms. There was the new Ice Age. I suppose I will call this the Great Fluctuation. There is a yin and a yang to every story. And the ecosystem is responding to those forces.
You fools continue to fight. I commend you. No matter what conditions have been thrown your way, you're trying to counter it. The bone-chilling cold, even during this new ice age, you fools continue to fight. But it will never, ever be enough. No matter how much snow accumulates, you try to melt it away. You try to make it go away, but it won't be enough. It doesn't matter what conditions we go through. You try to make all the snow go. You try to make the cold go. You try to resist the power, but it will never be enough. And it shows. I can continue to bring any storm that you want. Even conditions that completely white out the area. It won't be enough. Gaia, you can fight as much as you want to, but you will fail. Your soldiers will fail. All of you fools will fail. It doesn't matter what you do. Whether it's a whiteout or you continue to melt away all of the snow, you will fail. You will not survive. The end result will be the same. Whether it is the bone-chilling cold when you cannot see anything. Whether those storms subside and you can actually see across the valley. Whether you somehow get the upper hand and allow this cold to dissipate and vanish. Whether you cause the snow to melt. Whether you try to bring back the vegetation. Whether you make a beautiful sunset or not. Whether you melt the ice and make floods and try to regrow your vegetation. Whether you somehow get an edge and manage to melt away all the snow and have your so-called warmth return and your vegetation begin to return. And try to believe in your so-called ray of hope. Whether you cloak yourself in a foggy shadow and continue to gain power and train. Whether you end an era of storms or an age of ice. Still, can even have the storms continue to brew. You may think you have control, but I control things. That includes the storms, you pitiful fools. Everything, every weather condition, this world is in the palm of my hands, and I am watching. So continue to try and fight. All of your efforts will be in vain. No matter how much you fight, the seeds have already been planted. Your efforts are futile, but go on. Try and entertain me for as long as you can. Resistance is futile, and it will only cost you more in the end. But go ahead, gain as much power as you can. The conditions do not matter. All of your efforts, every minuscule shred of power that you fools have, will be in vain. Just look at the remnants of your wooden forest that once was. But not before that great power landed. Even your old glorious stump of a temple where those legends sat on all those decades ago. Burned to a crisp. And a giant crater of ash was created in its place. So go ahead and try to fight. It will never be enough. You no longer have control, Gaia. Everything, every single thing is in the palm of my hands. The weather, your attempts at surviving are minuscule. But why not? I'll let you have your fun. But remember this. A new light will become a new pit of darkness. So go ahead, try and survive. Entertain me for as long as you can. It'll be fun to see you fight. It's been fun thus far. Can't wait to see what else you have in store, you fools. Entertain me until the very end. Change the weather all you want to. It will not change your fate. No matter how much the weather changes, time is inevitable. Time is undefeated. And time is unforgiving. You will realize that soon, you fools. Enjoy your sunshine. Your joy is a temporary illusion. Tick-tock. I'll be watching. You really think that you're the only one using the conditions to get stronger? You're in for a rude awakening, fools! If you're all gonna use the environment, then I will too. Maybe eventually you'll finally catch on. But I've already changed my form, fools. Catch me if you can. Let the games truly begin. Tick